Hello everyone, my name is Corazar. Welcome back to Starsector Angry Bees. We are here floating in the outermost regions of space. There's someone kind of hanging out close by down here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's go find out. Oh, it's cargo pods. You're doing nothing. You're sitting there. Anyway, it has been a while since I recorded any Starsector. I'm talking like, let's see, it is the beginning of September. I think the last time I recorded Starsector was in late June, because I knew I had a bunch of very busy months coming up. My wife and I are making some major changes to the house here, and I needed to focus on that and keep up the time to do my Vintage Story Desert Life streams. And so I went ahead and recorded a whole bunch of episodes ahead of time. So I am rusty. I am rusty as all get out. But I do have a note here of some things we were doing with our pilots, or our captains, I should say. So we have a bunch of levels up. I keep saying that. And we need to do a couple things. One is that, let's see, so this person is getting nothing that I really want on a mana core. A regular red mana core, because, well, I could go for field modulation. That'd be fine. And that would be okay. But I actually don't want ballistic mastery on this guy, which is what I was sort of like, hey, I could go for that right here. But I actually don't want that. I want some helmsmanship. And so this guy, we're going to try to mentor him. And we're going to... ooh, he's in an LP mana core? Let's do aggressive. That should make him a little bit more well, aggressive. And do you have helmsmanship? You do. All right. This guy is done. This guy is finished. In a good way. In a good way. So then we have this manticore here, which we have helmsmanship, target analysis, and ballistic mastery. And she wants, combat endurance. There we go. And then next level, we're going to be looking for, let's see, field modulation or missile spec. So we have a little ways to go for that. These two, actually, I want to flip-flop, because this person is... Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. As I was saying, this person, they are getting field modulation, but this person is not getting anything that I want on an LP Brawler. But one of the things that I do want for these guys here is gunnery implants. So, actually I misspoke. I think this one I want gunnery implants and then something else. Either ballistic mastery or missile spec. So we'll see. Not sure which one yet. But for these two, I think I want to swap them. So we're going to click on you and click on you. It'll also give us the aggressive person in the LP Brawler, which is great. And for LP Brawler, I have my notes here. I have field modulation as one of them. Also, systems expertise, but field mod. So there we go. For her, we're going to want, let's see, we have helmsmanship left. So helmsmanship and systems expertise. And then for you, I want gunnery implants. Perfect. There we go. We are well on our way. This guy could still do a reroll. I could definitely go for a reroll on him. If we find another officer sometime soon, we'll go do that. So last time we did a couple of big things, big moves, is that we beat back the Tritachyon threat sort of once and for all. And we made a good deal with Ray and Arroyo. And so we have now a lot of really good accessibility. Let's take a look at ours. Where are our colonies? Command, here we go. So if we look in here, we have a piracy respite. And this is because we just beat back the pirates too. We should have somewhere in here. The third item from the top, we have the strategic partnership with Tritachyon for 24% accessibility. So, yes, we finished Tritachyon last time, and we also beat back the pirates, and so at least for now, the pirates should be a lot less annoying. I think they'll still build bases and harass our fleets, occasionally, but they shouldn't be, like, destroying us or trying to, you know, blow our colonies up, which would be destroying us. So we have a breath of fresh air. We have a long time to wait until the Persian League comes and knocks on our doorstep. So we have the freedom to go and do whatever we want for a little while. And I was thinking, I was originally going to say, hey, let's go and push along the Galatia quest some, but we can do that anytime. I was thinking we should maybe get down here to Limbo, because we haven't been there yet, and while I know what's there, I know there's some folks who aren't familiar with what's down here, and it might be interesting. So we're going to run back to the Hive. We're going to drop off a lot of ships that we don't need. There we go. Speed up things quite a bit. This feels a lot slower than I remember, but I've been watching all of my playback of Starsector in double speed, so this feels like really oddly slow. Oh right, because it's not double speed to bring it to times 8 speed. But since I haven't played in a while, I fully expect that our first combat I'm going to get absolutely trashed. And not the fun way. Not the fun kind of trash. Let's see. Hello? Really? Oh, here we go! So, okay. So this is because we did the Tritachyon stuff. We got to the halfway point in the Tritachyon commerce rating meter. They send fleets after you. Now this one looks like they... I don't think they've fought anything, but this is a really small bounty hunter. So... but yeah, this is what I was talking about, where like they send a bounty hunter after you, and they really clearly can't handle you. Then again, I'm super rusty, so maybe I can't handle them. Hi, guy. Kirby, is it? He makes a strange stuttering sound. You're not sure if it's a laugh or vacuum-damaged lungs. Consider me so delighted to meet our source of plunder. The fleet commander sits there with an odd smile, eyes large. He seems content to simply look at you. This might have been more like an kind of sound than a I've reached an understanding with Tritachyon. You can stand down. It's all good. Oh, is that so? He looks almost hurt. Eye is twitching as the access an implanted interface. No, there is nothing here about the bounty being cancelled. My employer would never make this kind of error. So sorry, Captain. You will still have to die. His eyes move in an odd half-arc, presumably disabling safety locks on combat systems, judging by your tactical officer's reaction in your peripheral vision. Speaking of attacks, my cat just tried to get up on my armrest. Sorry, buddy. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Yeah, good luck. Good luck to you, sir. Let's just bring the usual suspects in. This will probably be more than enough. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Dude. There we go. Back out. Oh, they have a lot of ECM. I get it. They're doing a Wolfpack fleet as well, that's why. Well, guys, would you like to, maybe not chicken out? Let's maybe, like, let's engage you. Get off of him. Goodness. Okay. I can play this game. Alright, there we go. One down. A dinky one, but one down nonetheless. What do we got going on here? Alright, you're harassing him. Why are you struggling so much with this? Then again, it is a Tempest, so... Whoop! Oh, he's faster than I am. No! Yeah, whatever, dude. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah. That's right. Beat it, buddy. Alright, who's next? Alright. Okay, well, you come with me. You just come with me. Don't worry about that thing up there. We'll go help this omen down here. Oh, you're being pressured pretty bad. Oh my goodness. I'll leave him alone. Oop, clunk. Oh, that's my bad. Oh my goodness. He can't move. I can't move. I'm stuck to him. I told you I'd be a little rusty here. Manticore destroyed. Holy moly. Alright. Oh, you turd. These things drive me nuts. Alright, you. Get lost. You're next. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna turn your systems off if I can. Oh my goodness. That's infuriating. Oh, man. Alright, we lost the Tempest. Ooh, ow. I wasn't watching that very well, was I? This guy probably has systems expertise, doesn't he? He doesn't, actually. Okay. Totally surprised. Alright. Well, yeah, we paid for my rustiness a little bit there. This is 170 crew. My goodness. Okay, second in command. You guys, somebody else go and take these out for me, would you? Oh, really? Oh, well. Oh, man, that's rough. Okay, we'll take all your stuff, thank you. Oh, and Promise Callisto. Alright, Promise, which one are you? Just scroll till we find you. Oh, you're my little omen, okay. So, let's see, Helmsmanship. I think Helmsmanship is what I want for the omen, isn't it? Let me take a look at my notes over here. Omen, Helmsmanship. Combat Endurance, you have that. You have Field Modulation, Target Analysis, and Gunnery Implants. So, SysX and Helmsmanship is all we want. So there we go. Alright. We're almost home. And here we are. So let's see. Our home planet is on the south side. Let's drop in here. Number 8. And let's go repair our ships. See what's going on here. Flashlight rest, you have a Legion blueprint. Just what I want in this game. No, we'll do that. Anybody in here? Just our contact. Got any work for me? No. Spy set? Heck no. Okay, so, storage. Let's drop off all this junk. Okay, and then some of this. Even more of that, honestly. Most of this. We'll take a little bit of this left, or with us. We need people. Give it to you, the people. Alright, we're just going to... We need 860. Actually, we're gonna leave some ships here. So let's leave them first. There we go. Do I want the rest of these? All the rest of these with me? I don't think I do. I could probably leave a couple of these behind. Maybe you? Or... let's see, we're at 20... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... So 20, 24. ships here. I could stand to leave behind, like, at least one of you. And then maybe you? But you're part of the main fleet. Probably you, actually. I don't bring this guy out very often. Let's do that. Run a little bit lean here. So crew and cargo. Now we need to repair our ships. There we go. We only need 725. We're going to bring along a few more than that. So we are somewhat... Oh, I guess we can't do that. Let's just fill them out. There we go. We will... I guess we'll take some fuel from here. And we are golden on supplies. Now, something we want to take with us, because we are going to the Limbo place, the place called Limbo, we want to bring along some of this. We probably don't need all 1,000, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it not have it, so we'll do it that way. And then we'll just leave behind some of this. Maybe that should be plenty to get us there. Yeah. All right. So let's head out of here. Let's mark our destination, and we will just slipstream down here, and we will go in reverse. So it won't be super fast, but it'll be pretty fast. All right. So we're gonna head straight south. Okay, crawl through here. Gonna turn our reversey on. Ooh, hello. What are you? A buffalo. Nothing. How dare you? Oop. Oh, bounty hunter again. Oh my goodness. Look at that. You know what? I'm gonna disengage on that one. Bye, dude. You will never find me again. I hope. Hey. Oh, we got the slip surge. Oh man, that's pretty sweet. So that's a fun ability. Is this guy friendly? Probably not. They look like pirates to me. Let's keep going for a minute. So through here. What? Oh, here we go. See, where are we at the moment? We're there. Okay. So we haven't slip surged yet, so let's do it. This is an ability that was added in 0.97, where you need to be near a large source of gravity, which means you need to be near a black hole, neutron star, supergiant star, or giant star. So regular runs won't do it. We're near a black hole, so we get the most oomph out of this. And what we're going to do here is we're going to figure out where we want to go. I'm thinking we probably want to go to, like, this here. It's a white dwarf. You're a white dwarf. We can go over to Meros, and then we could also then slip surge down to where we're going here. So we're going to go to Meros now. We're just going to line up ourselves right about here. We're going to hit this little button right here. We're going to wait for a second. And we're going to pop on through. Oops, oh, we have to turn this off first. In we go, and we get blasted across the night sky. And we're here, like that. Goes that fast or what? So yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to line ourselves up. We're going to hit about there. And the reason I want to slip surge here is that we're going into the abyss, where it gets very dark, as you can see. We're going to sustained burn. As you can see, we move at a whopping 3. Oh, 5, apparently. And this to represent that, like, this isn't meant to be just an area of, like molasses. This is actually meant to represent more like great distance. So we're actually going 4 times as far as it seems like we're going. And out here, there are weird things. Like, what is this on the radar? Oh, there's a big white spot. What is this? Oh my. What do we have here? An Abyssal Light. A cold light fills the view screen, stark against the utter darkness of the hyperspace abyss. It seems to pulse, shifting dimmer and then brighter, following no discernible pattern. It does not flicker like a flame, nor like a falling comm signal, but like something at the edge of your consciousness. It is... You find you are able to anticipate the rhythm, more seen than heard, the dancing light filling your vision. A polite cough from your sensors officer brings you back to the present. Sir? Sensors, what are we looking at? It's an Abyssal Light, sir. Your sensors officer quickly realizes that his statement is as obvious as it is unilluminating. And we don't know exactly what that is. There is fragmentary pre-collapse data. Some academicians speculate that it might be a spontaneous buildup of dark energy, maybe, around a temporary hyperspace quasi-structure. A sort of knot in higher dimensions that alters the physical effects of whatever it is. You catch your ops chief making the spacer hand sign for all seals confirmed safe, a sort of ward against evil. They're not known, to be dangerous, your sensors officer continues, tapping at the console. The drive field should keep us safe. It does appear to be highly unstable. They always are, and they're difficult to properly scan. I think if we tried an active scan or fired off an interdiction pulse, it would collapse. The resulting discharge might allow us to chart local hyperspace topography. So we can use an active sensor burst to increase our sensor range, use an interdiction pulse to increase our burn level, and it lasts for a little while. Not long at all, really. Ops, is there a problem? Your ops chief, normally unflappable, almost flinches. Sir. No, sir. You let the silence linger, letting Ops know that denial is not enough of an answer. Captain, Ops looks at you directly. It's said to be bad luck to meddle with things this deep in hyperspace. Ops stands up straighter. I've no technical opinion. I raise the point only as a matter of crew morale. Mere dockside superstition, I'm sure. Understood. I'll be mindful. Thank you, Chief. Sir, your Ops Chief says, then turns back to the main display, determined to make nothing more of it. So let's go ahead. We're going to do an interdiction pulse. Wah, 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 wah. Blap. As you can see, we can now go at 8. Actually, here we go. 10. Woohoo! And you can see, oh, that's spooky. You can see that as we get farther, it should start dropping. Of course, we're going to get another one here. So let's do another pulse. Boop. So there we go. And there are other things out here you can find. And the sounds are all strange too. Burp, burp, grrr. But yes, this is Limbo out here. What could this possibly be? That's a lot of money. We'll jump to the fringe. It's very dark. New planet data, Hades, rocky metallic world. Let's see what's here, We have an automated mining station. And the world. Let's take a look here. Your fleet approaches Hades. It doesn't take a detailed survey to ascertain that this is a planet rich in transmutonic ore. The remains of a crude automated mining refining operation sprawl like an uncontrolled growth across the surface. It is withered now, the fusion reactors left cold. Hundreds of auto-forged kiloton teleminer units like dead beetles, seemingly swept into drifts by a titanic wind. Let's survey. We have rich rare ore deposits. Okay. As you can see, we can't colonize. Well, we can't colonize because we don't have enough people, but also you can't colonize out here in the Abyss. Yeah, this planet is deep in Abyssal hyperspace and cannot be colonized. Okay. What's in the mining station? Your fleet approaches the mining station. The form matches the general pattern of Domain-era mining station designs, but with absolutely no provisions made for human occupation. No habbering, no life support module, no shuttle receiving bays. Instead, inactive drone rigs cluster around the ring trusses, or receiving bays lay dark. Should probably lie dark. An agglomeration of zero-G fabricators sprouts from the central spire over the tiers of darkened hangars and warehouses. Despite the darkened exterior, Sensors reports a mix of minor energy readings and the gentle ticking of particles which suggest a stock of concentrated transmutonics. We can explore. Uh-oh. As your fleet moves in closer, new energy signatures are detected near the station. Let's engage. Light them up, boys. Just leave me out of it, because I'm probably going to do something bad again. You know what? We're going to transfer. We will take out this guy, because they have no shields. I tend to get less wrecked in this ship. Okay, let's just take the usuals. I don't think we need to worry about anything. This isn't a huge threat, and actually, this is probably overkill. But with me bumbling around after a month of not playing, or 2 months of not playing, I might need it. I might need it. Boop. Oh, you got him. Okay. Now this guy has shield, technically, I think. Not positive, though. Boop. Yeah, this is too much. Too much firepower. Done. Alright. We lost one crew. We'll take the wreckage. Why not? No level ups. Okay, we've been getting salvage. So here's why you don't need to bring all 1,000. You do get some, but I think it's a random amount. And it can be, I think, between like 250 and 500. I've gotten 500 before. Yeah, I don't want to risk it and be like, oh, we just don't happen to have everything we need today. Oh, a little bit more too. Okay. So what else is out here? There's something around this staple location. A mothballed equipment cache. Let's see what we got. Your fleet approaches a cache, a huge cache structure. The faces of its external hull are scarred by countless cycles of space weathering. It appears outwardly intact, and its dark hangars and stores are large enough to hide an enormous treasure, or a fleet of moderate size. Let's explore. As you move in closer, new energy signatures are detected near the cache, and we have another combat coming up. So this one's going to be a little more significant. These guys are pushovers, but this guy, of course, is a big old drone battleship, and they can be quite the threat. I think we'll transfer again. Why not? See if we can survive this. I want to bring out like you two, just to put some pressure on the drone battleship. All right, let's go see what's here. Okay. There are a bunch of... Let's go kill him first. Yeah, those are pretty nasty. Boom. Boom. I don't think so. Nice. Amazing. Love it. Get over here under this guy's armor. That's about what I thought, buddy. Boom. 2 for 1 day. All right. Boop. All right. What's left? The drone ship. Okay. Well, let's go kill him, guys. Why? Woo! Boom. Alright. I'm gonna hang back here for a second. I don't trust those locusts not till they change direction. Whoop! Let me get these engines a little bit here. There we go. No more engines for you, buddy. Plane out. They got him. Alright. Not too shabby. Gonzo. Alright, some more wreckage. We finished investigating. With the automated defenses cleared, your salvors are free to crack open the enormous zero-G vaults of the cache. Power is provided to dead conduits, fused circuits replaced with temporary fittings, and the great doors persuaded to loosen their mechanical restraints. At first, it appears to be empty. A colossal tomb never filled. Then, probe-mounted radar starts to build a picture in your bridge display, while suit lights pile their beams into the space, catching drifts of dust and gas set afloat by the reopening. Spars gleam in the dark, revealing trifold radial symmetry. Sir? Your tech officer says, attention fixed not on the suit cams or bridge display, but on technical specs scrolling through a display already overfull with diagrams and documents. You have to see this. It's old. Very old. But the queries sent by your salvers interfacers are returning green, for the most part. It's a wormhole anchor, your tech officer explains, impalpable. Loaded with calibration data and fuel to power whatever it was going to do. This was prepped to deploy at the nearby point of stability. The automation went into standby at some point, and here it is. Let's take a look. So we got some fuel. We got wormhole anchor Foxtrot and a wormhole scanner. So we're going to take all of this. Yeah, there we go. With some debris here. Come on. Oh, nothing of value. Perfect. So we can go into our cargo. We can right-click to use that just like the Danish device. You don't have to, but it's just, may as well. And then here, I said, oh, here we go. There we go. We are going to deploy a wormhole anchor. Select and deploy. So, here we go. Let's read this here. Planting a wormhole anchor into a new stable location in space-time to form an active terminus requires channeling a steady and significant stream of energy. A Starship hyperdrive synced to the anchor will facilitate the process, though it requires a significant stock of AM fuel. Luckily, we have that. According to the meta documentation, a newly deployed wormhole anchor will generally require many months to fully calibrate the nascent wormhole with its new position in space-time. Attempting to traverse the wormhole early consistently results in unambiguous disaster and forms of particles of particular interest to theoretical physicists. In this case, however, the work has already been done. The calibration data from the cache you discovered will allow this wormhole anchor to stabilize itself almost immediately. A look of relief passes over your nav officer as control over the hyperdrive is returned. A quick status query checks out green on all subsystems. And it is deployed. So, when we come here, we have two options. We can shut down the anchor and retrieve it, or we can transit. And it will require you to spend some fuel to transit. What this means, though, is that once you are done with all this, you can come back and grab the wormhole and deploy it wherever you'd like. Let's go to Terminus Charlie. Where are we here? There's an ice giant nearby. Let's go check it out. What is this? Dun dun dun. A domain era gate hauler. Look at that thing. Look at the size of our ships. I mean, granted, these aren't really to scale, but look at the size of the Atlas. And then look at the size of this thing. This thing is huge. It's gigantic. Let's check the planet first for anything wild and crazy here. We'll do a survey. The ice giant spins below your fleet lit only by the barest light of the galaxy, warmed only by the internal pressure of gravity and the barest flicker of atomic decay. Unlikely to form naturally in interstellar space, this planet must have been thrown from its home system by some cataclysmic interaction in eons past. Adrift, it is doomed to shrink and cool toward the interstellar medium over billions of cycles. Sure, we'll survey. Trace volatiles. But nothing else here. Everything of interest here is this Domain Era Gate Hauler. Your fleet approaches a Domain Era Gate Hauler. It is a Leviathan from out of time, at once familiar from its many and varied depictions in the secondary culture of the post-collapse Persean sector. But to see it here in the proverbial flesh, it is the alien force of the domain's power reified before you, looming like a blackened emperor slumped dead, but dreaming still, on a throne of stars. You feel the weight of history pressing upon your chest, a tone like a distant ringing. You are frozen for an unconscious moment, as if your mind was held in the gaze of a god. And in the next instant it is nothing but the buzz of power conduits and low thrum of agrav within the dry bubble, usually relegated to a filter of unperception by your subconscious. You adjust your uniform and turn to your bridge officers. Let's order them to perform an assessment. It is no simple task to appraise a gate hauler, for the ship is truly massive. Your officers, however, have the tools, ancient data files, and a trained and ready crew. Known variants of gate hauler design are pulled up on a shared display to match the example which looms over your fleet. Your operations chief oversees the deployment of salvers to key points in coordination with targeted sensor sweeps. Meanwhile, your tech officer and chief engineer review the deep archive containing flight statistics on thousands of recorded gate hauler deployments in order to anticipate the results of an in-transit damage and subsequent self-repair protocols. Tell me what happened here. Ops orders the salvers to prioritize a data connection, and it's soon online via ancient protocols. Walls of amber error codes glow in your tech officer's interface. You have part of an answer soon enough. The functioning of the gate hauler's enormous but primitive Alcubierre drive system was massively disrupted mid-transit. The ship's automation could not ascertain the cause of the discontinuity, and so, to protect the literally astronomical value of its cargo, forced the ship into an automatic failsafe mode. Most of the remaining fuel was dumped, and the rest used to slow into an orbit of the most accessible nearby mass concentration, this lonely ice giant. The maneuver took the better part of a century. Standard procedure would have the domain send a well-supplied expedition of gate engineers to reset the primary systems and send the hauler back on its journey, albeit many hundreds of cycles behind schedule. But no one showed up. The ancient records note that gate haulers would carry a standard complement of automated survey, extraction, and refining drones in the case of lost contact. The documents seem to imply the ability to procure new sources of fuel and materials effectively at vast distances from the failsafe point, though at the scale implied, this process would be inefficient at superliminal speeds even via hyperspace, assuming use of baseline domain frontier technology. You can only conclude that this particular self-recovery effort ended with a drone expedition sent to the Limbo system, and it was to use obscure Explorarium Wormhole technology to resupply the gate haulers so that it could continue its mission. In any event, your search has turned up no additional technological treasures, aside from the undeployed gate itself, of course, held tight in the many-limbed face of the great starship. The details accumulate, each senior officer manipulating the shared display as reports are given. Finally, your chief engineer clears the hollow back to a slowly rotating false-lit overview of the entire vast starship. They suppress a brief smile as they clear their throat. Sir! A pause for anticipation, a rare indulgence by your habitually practical chief engineer. I have the pleasure to report that it is possible to reactivate the gate hauler. It could be targeted to a known system within the Persean sector at your command. It just needs transphotonics. A lot of transphotonics. Unlike familiar starship engines, the gate hauler doesn't use the standard domain antimatter fuel package. Once a critical mass of transphotonics is achieved, the gate hauler will be able to operate for at least 1,000 cycles with functionally unlimited range within the bounds of the Persean sector. Tell me how to turn this thing back on. I want numbers, Chief. Your chief engineer starts nodding and tapping at their tripod, mumbling over technical figures. An interactive display appears in your executive interface, and with a few manipulations, the chief has a materials schedule prepared for your review. 1,000 transphotonics. Proceed. Your operations chief oversees the transfer of transphotonics. Streams of cargo drones feed the unimaginably huge bulk of the hauler. It seems strange that so little can move so much so far. With only a little coaxing, the gate hauler's automation churns into something like machine awareness. Sensors reports power surges throughout the hall as ancient conduits and machines self-test, some failing. Long dormant self-repair drones begin to seethe like vermin. And slowly, your fleet's various sensors feel the growing power of the machine. Magnetic fields shudder, neutrinos begin to spill forth in earnest from reactions deep in the mass of the beast. Gravitic fluctuations from the warp pylons flutter, and your own dry bubble compensates. It'll take about a day, engineer reports, and then the gate hauler will be ready to receive navigational input. So, you'll see this will flicker to life, and in about a day, which is about a whopping 16 seconds, it is ready to fly. Now, we need to decide where to put this thing, because in order to deploy the gate, you have to have a stable location. And our place has... It does have 2. So we could ditch our nav buoy and leave it, forever. Leave it turn into a gate forever, which is fine. I mean, we are actually, far enough out that a gate might make sense. So we can certainly do that. But we should take a look at our other places too. So we have apiary. You have a gate too, okay. However, apiary does not have any other stable points, and we can only add 1, as I recall. Let's take a look at some other ones here. Langstroth. Langstroth has 1 stable point. Okay. Not too great. Oh, we have 2 points here. Okay, this is a, I guess, domain era one, I think. Because it doesn't say makeshift. So we could deploy it or a wormhole here. The comb. Oh, in the same place here. Okay. And wasp nest. A wasp nest is really close to... Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you're right here. So this one, probably not a great option. Oh, we have a gate anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we might think about maybe dumping, I don't know, the sensor array and putting one of the wormholes here so that we can just sort of ping and ping back and forth between our systems. So what we can do here is let's figure out where we're going to send the actual hauler. I think our hive. We'll ditch our nav buoy and we'll plop our new gate right in here. There is a chance we might be able to add 1 more stable point, but I don't think we can. I think once you have 2, you can't add anymore. If there was 1 natural one, we could add 1, but I think 2 is the limit, but we'll find out when we get home. So, let's go interact with this guy. Hello. Let's pick a destination. Oh my goodness. We want to go to Gamma Arcus. Estimated hauler travel time, 546 days. It is not lying. So we will come back in like a year and a half to check for when this thing arrives. But watch this. This is kind of fun to watch. So it will slowly turn around. I'll speed up some time here. It will very slowly turn around. And it will point. This is the actual direction. If we look at where we are, the actual exact direction to get to our home. And you'll see it actually starts out very slow. By the time it gets to the edge of the map, though, we won't be able to keep up with it. So we can follow it slowly. You can see it's already picking up some speed here. I'll speed up time. And now here we go. Now we're still passing it. And it is now as fast as we are and getting faster. And off it goes. Look at that. Fun stuff. So we'll see that in a while. So we're going to go over to here, and we are going to pick up this wormhole. Because we can, of course, transverse jump out of here, which will dump us somewhere in hyperspace. Well, in the Persean Abyss, in fact. Or Perseus Orion Abyss. Let's actually take a look here. Where are we? So we are a good distance southwest of Limbo. That shouldn't be a big problem. Let's go pack this thing up. Shut it down. Yep, we have a wormhole. And now we are going to... Actually, we're going to zip up here a little ways, maybe toward the edge of the map here. Hey, it opened open space. Entered open space. There we go. So we're going to get as far up here as we can so that when we transverse jump out, we're as far toward limbo as we can get. Okay. I do wonder, like, because you can just keep going forever, right? Like, we're not being stopped here. So, like, could we in theory just fly to limbo over the course of 5 hours and just save all our fuel? Alright, let's jump out of here. And you'll see that we are already a little ways toward limbo. So we would be hard-pressed to get there anytime soon. Now, there is a chance we might be able to find some other planets and things out here in the black. I'm inclined to not go visit them because we are getting a bit low on fuel. So we would need to most likely transverse jump in, which is free, but then transverse jump out, which costs a good chunk of fuel. So we're going to pop in here. And we're going to go grab the other wormhole. Well, the other wormhole anchor. Whoop. It's this direction. Hello. Thank you. And let's go home. Or get on the way to home. So we're going to go as far out this way as we can. This might be a light. Is this a light? Yeah, here we go. We'll interdict this one. Alright, off we go. I want to get up to here so we can start using this slipstream, if possible. Oh, what was that? What is that? It's a Valkyrie. Oh boy. It's in good condition. Alright, explore. Oh, interesting. Okay, regular. Oh, we're out of supplies. How are we out of supplies? I brought 1,200 supplies with me. Oh man, this is not good. We're gonna keep going. Bye. Yeah, so here we could jump in here. There is like not really story, but there are interesting things to do and like read in there. But we're hurting here. Oh boy, that's not great. I cannot believe we went through that many supplies. Okay, we're almost to the slipstream. We will run, probably not even home, we'll probably run to Syndria, most likely. And we really can't afford to run into any trouble, which includes storms. Okay, so we're going to go, let's see, somewhere... Yeah... Let's just hit... Let's see, did the church hate us today? Church is okay. Not great, but we'll take it. Alright, so... We're gonna hit, like, Gilead or Asher. Whew, boy. Fleet. Spend all repairs. Do we even have any, but, ooh, that's gonna hurt. I wish I knew why these seem to drop faster than everybody else does. Let's see, are there any... We haven't been here. I'm wondering if there's like any place that we could possibly stop in, raid a couple derelict drones or something. Boy, we might lose those omens actually. That would be a real shame. No, not much we can do, but risk it for the biscuit. No, stay in the slipstream as fast as we can. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. No. I'm doing what I can, guys. I'm doing what I can. I'm going. Okay. That's fine. No. No. Bye. Alright. Where are we going in here? Asher. Right there. Alright. Oh boy. Asher. Got me. I got 7% combat readiness. Oh boy. Oh, we still have our ships. We still have the ships. Yeesh. Okay, supplies. Yes, I will take all the supplies that you have. How many supplies to repair? We still get repair. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, sorry, I kind of need to buy some more. Not gonna repair? I still can't. Oh, right. Repairs are turned off. It's gonna cost us 961 supplies. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh man, you're pretty scuffed too. What do you have? Degraded shields, yes, you'll get restored. You have structural damage. You'll restore you. Life support, that's fine. Weapon mounts. That's honestly probably fine, but we'll restore you. Why not? Life support. Compromised storage, right. Okay, alright, we're back on our feet. Well, I think that's probably a good point to call the episode. We made it through. There's a bounty hunter nearby looking for us, so we could maybe take them on. Maybe with this fleet. This fleet might be beefy enough to do it. And next time we'll bring along more supplies. It was a little surprising how quickly we burned through those things. But yeah, so that was the gate hauler in Limbo over here, way down in the Perseus Orion Abyss. If you turn off the, there we go, Orion Perseus Abyss. But yeah, so that was that. So we can look forward to seeing the gate hauler show up in our system in a long time. It'll be a while before we see it, but it'll be there eventually. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, let me know what you think by leaving a thumbs up or a comment in the section below. But as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.